Hello, everybody, and welcome back in once again for the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. Schedule an appointment with them by calling 607-545-4148 today. Welcome back in, everybody, and happy early Thanksgiving here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Black Bears and Hat Tricks for the third time, the finale of this little three-game set that we have here in the month of November. Brooks Hill, along with my partner tonight, Alex Jones, making his return to the broadcast booth. Alex, Black Bears defeated the Hat Tricks 2 times last week, 1 time at home, 1 time on the road, but kind of the same story both nights. A lot of high scoring for the Black Bears, and then especially on Saturday, they played some suffocating defense in their own end.
You know, that's kind of been the benchmark so far this season for the Black Bears team. It was an excellent performance both nights, and you saw that long-standing rivalry with the Hat Tricks in both nights. A lot of physicality both nights. And I'll tell you what, Brooks, I'm really excited to see Emerson Emery tonight.
Yeah, so we're go ahead and segue to our players to watch for tonight's game here on a rare Wednesday evening inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Our players to watch, let's start with the Black Bears, Emerson Emery, since Alex just talked about him. Wears the number 10 jersey tonight, and Alex not lighting up the stat sheet in terms of goals and assists, but he has some pretty interesting statistics when you look through the last couple of games with the Black Bears.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys, Brooks, that kind of is willing to do everything for the team. He gets down in front of pucks, steps up and will drop the gloves, and is a guy that is sort of the unwritten enforcer of this team, a guy who's willing to stand up for his teammates. And those are the things that, you know, as a coach, Coach Sherwood really loves about players.
All right, then on the other side of things, for the Danbury Hat Tricks, we're going to look at number 90. He scored 2 goals in the last 2 games against the Black Bears. It's Drew Welch.
Yeah, a real hot streak. Welch has come on really recently. They have that top line of Rubstov and him, and they've been doing really well in games. A hot scorer right away, and someone to keep an eye on that I know the Black Bears defense is really going to be keying up whenever he steps on the ice.
Those are our players to watch for tonight's game. We will take a quick timeout, come back with more on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. We're right back after these messages. It's the rematch that everybody has been waiting for. The Twin City Thunderbirds return to Binghamton for the first time this season on Saturday, November 29th at 7 p.m. It's a matchup you won't want to miss. Get your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Make plans to join the Black Bears once again at Tully's on Tuesday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. at their Vestal Parkway location. Join me, Brooks Hill, along with head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as we recap the Thanksgiving week and get you ready for the holiday season. Come on out to Tully's and have a good time with the Black Bears. Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Alex Jones here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show as the arena starts to fill in now that warm-ups has concluded. It's time for our UHS Sports Medicine injuries and scratches update. UHS Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Binghamton Black Bears. Only 1 scratch tonight for the Black Bears, and that is because it's Wyatt Freelander, the 3rd goalie. Zach Sirota, Tyson Kirkby still on the IR for Binghamton, so neither one of those players technically still a scratch in tonight's game for Binghamton. Good news, though, Tyson Kirkby and Zach Sirota have started the process of practicing with the team as full participants.
And that's huge, getting Kirkby, your captain, back, as well as Sirota. Started out the year playing really, really well, Brooks. You know, sort of a spark plug by. We saw in the finals one of the guys who got one of the first goals in that game, and having them get back on the ice, getting back to action is a huge step for the Black Bears as they lead the league across, you know, assists, points, and that's without their captain in the lineup. It's all looking uphill, Brooks.
So hopefully it's sooner rather than later when Kirkby and Sirota are able to return. It will lead to some tough decisions, of course, from Coach Sherwood and company about how to manage the roster once those two players are activated. On the Danbury side of things tonight, no Sebastian Raysar in between the pipes. He is also not dressed as the backup. Instead, it'll be Christian Wong Ramos, number 72, being the backup tonight. We're talking about tonight's starting goaltenders on the other side of a timeout. Also, no Jordan Krom and no Dimitri Christow tonight for the Danbury Hat Tricks, as well as number 4, Artur Karisov. That is who is out of the lineup tonight for the Danbury Hat Tricks. Going to see a lot of the same names back in the regular lineup that we saw last weekend with the Hat Tricks in that 2-game set. This is the first time this season the Black Bears are playing 3 games in a week. It'll be 3 games in 4 nights. They are off tomorrow for American Thanksgiving, and then on the road Friday, and then back at home on Saturday. 3 games, 3 different teams, and it all starts tonight here with the Danbury Hat Tricks. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serpanotics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Just about time for the opening video to start rolling, and there it is. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. Schedule an appointment by calling them at 607-545-4148. Alex, we hinted at it a little bit before we went to that last time out, but for the first time this season, Black Bears conditioning really going to be put on display, as is the first 3-game set of the season. And luckily, it's only 2 when you go to New Year's Eve. You have a Wednesday game like we do tonight, and then the regular Friday and Saturday game. So what's the key for the Black Bears here as you start the first of 3 against 3 different opponents?
You got to maintain possession, Brooks. Hold the puck down. Make sure you're minimizing those mistakes in your own end. If you can minimize the turnovers and really force Danbury to play 200-foot game, that's going to force them to really burn those legs. It's a short turnaround for both teams after Saturday's game. Only a few days rest, and everybody's got to kind of get their internal clock back on track. The other one, Brooks, make sure you stay out of the penalty box. I know it's a simple one, an old adage we always use, but if the Black Bears are able to limit the dumb penalties and keep themselves in 5-on-5 or on the power play, that'll put them in a real advantageous position. And the final one's going to be keep the crease clean. If you can keep those guys out from in front of the net, it's going to help the goaltenders out a lot. It's also going to help your defenders not having to really fight those physical battles with that net front presence that we know Danbury likes to take.
Those were Alex's key to not only tonight, but for the 3 games coming up this week. Tonight, Danbury Hat Tricks are in town. And then Binghamton will travel to Watertown on Black Friday. That's a 7:30 start. And then back here at home for a regularly scheduled 7 o'clock puck drop against the Twin City Thunderbirds. First time that the Thunderbirds will reappear in Binghamton since last May, when the Black Bears won their 2nd straight Commissioner's Cup against the same team. Thunderbirds are off to a little bit of a slow start, but we're talking about that one a little bit later on tonight, and probably highlight that game a little bit more on Friday, and then Saturday for sure in the pregame show. Referees are making their way out onto the ice, signaling that we are just about ready to start here on a Wednesday late afternoon or early evening, depend on how you look at your glass. we get set. Binghamton has won every matchup so far this season. This is the 5th time that the two teams are meeting. Binghamton's averaging 4.8 goals per game. Danbury is averaging 3.5. Let's throw it down to ice level as we get ready to meet tonight's starters. Brought to you by our good friends at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. Here is the voice of Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, Mr. Frank Perney.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the ANC Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup for your Binghamton Black Bears. And forward, number 23, CJ Stubbs. And forward, number 25, Austin Thompson. Ivan Bondarenko. On defense, number 11, Austin Durazio. On defense, number 52, Dan Stone. And starting in goal, number 72, Connor McAnama.
Thank you, Frank. Once again, your ANC starters for the night. Top line of Ivan Bondarenko, Mac Jansen, CJ Stubbs up front as forwards. Austin Durazio and Dan Stone back on the blue line, and they are playing tonight in front of Connor McAnama.
Yeah, and you know what, Brooks, I'm really excited. Austin Durazio has been a great addition to this team in the offseason, and Dan Stone stepping into more of a leadership role that he's always been with that top pair, but it seems like now that defensive unit is Dan Stone's unit with the departure of Dakota Bond.
Sometimes you just got to fall to the right spot, and it looks like Austin Durazio has done exactly that for the Black Bears. 3 goals on the season already. 2 of them come on the power play, where Dakota got a lot of his points as well on the man advantage. So we'll see if he can continue that as the honorary starters make their way out onto the ice. We'll throw it right back down to Frank for the announcement of the national anthem.
If you are able to remove your caps as we honor America. Performing our national anthem, we welcome 16-year-old Audrey Pertel.
That was Audrey Pertel performing her rendition of the national anthem. And we have some very, very special guests making their way out onto the ice tonight for the DeMont Funeral Home and Cremation Service. Ceremonial puck drop. Some more champions are in the house.
Windsor Field Hockey. The Lady Black Knights finished with 104 goals scored and just 9 allowed across 20 games. Even more impressive, no single player accounted for more than 20% of their scoring, showcasing the depth, balance, and unselfishness that define this group. Their final record of 19-1 stands as a testament to that unity. Their only loss came in a tight 2-1 matchup against Whitney Point, another state champion this year. Windsor is currently ranked 23rd in the nation. The team consists of Ellen McInerney, Deanna McCombs, Ariel Morley, Berkeley Ingram, Hadley Hoover, Bryn Quick, Sydney Guarino, Brooke Quick, Claire Beatty, Tatum Guarino.
Windsor girls field hockey, state champions, getting honored. Only lost one match all year, and it was to another state champion right here in the Broome County area. So very congratulations to the state champion Windsor Lady Black Knights. Tonight's D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup is going to be Frankie McClendon. Comes in with an 0-2-0 record on the season, looking for his first win, a .250 goals against average, and save percentage of .917. Connor McInerney on the other side of things is 7-0-1, 224 goals against on the year, and a save percentage of .902. That is your D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup. Build your dream home into reality with all the phases of home improvement. Call our friends at D-squared. Puck is dropped and we are officially underway here in tonight's opening period. Right off the rip, Bondarenko is going to skate in and fire for the game's first shot. Just 11 seconds into this one. Tonight's first period is brought to you by our friends at FW Web Company. Visit their nearby Binghamton location at 62 Griswold Street or online at fwweb.com.
And Bondarenko there, Brooks, with an early chance, got right down the middle, and no defender stepped up for Danbury to face him. The early shot against Glenn.
D'Orazio will pick it up from his own half wall, and out come the Black Bears. Stubbs sends it in deep on the backhand. Delory able to get there first, but Stone pinches in from the blue line as Binghamton tries to start the offensive cycle. Poked around off a couple of sticks by each side. Stubbs chases after a puck, looking for Bondarenko in front. Hops up into the air. Ends up behind the net outside the trapezoid. Stubbs' wrist shot. Blocked by Delory in front of the cage. Sent back up top for Stone. Stone into the high slot. Bondarenko leaves a drop pass for D'Orazio, and a kick save made by McClendon. Two early saves for Frankie in between the pipes for the Rabbits. Binghamton will roll a line change and get new forwards out onto the ice as Yates tries to carry up. No quarter given by Alexander Legoff, who is second in the league in FPHL goals, only behind Mac Jansen, who is on this line and on the ice right now. Lathan sends it down low into the corner, and Tukane, who tries to go through the middle of the ice, watch out, bounces into the blue paint. McClendon had to play it, held in on the far side by Lathan. Black Bears cycle at the top of your screen. Yates now skates into the middle, gets his forehand free, fires, and just goes off the glass. Danbury able to clear. Lathan and Anderson paired up now for the third game in a row. Chichu still searching for his first goal of the season, picked up an assist last time here at home. Lathan ahead for Jansen, and Jansen was sent into the far side. Both defensemen pinched in down low, so you had some forwards covering behind the play. Shane Carr in the third line starting to make their way out, and Shane Carr wasting no time announcing his presence on the ice. Lathan shot, blocked right away, pinballs around towards the net. Sent back up top, D to D for the Black Bears. Lathan's wrist shot, stand-up save made by McClendon, and he'll freeze it with 2 minutes and 24 seconds gone in this first period.
Yeah, and it seems like so far the game plan from the Black Bears is get the puck behind the net. So far, Danbury's defense has been slow cycling through there, and there's been some hay to be made. Black Bears during that last shift had the defender from Danbury panicking, threw it up, and quickly turned into a turnover.
Off the face-off win for the Black Bears, Weber will risk the shot that's easily detected by McClendon.
Hey, you miss 100% of the ones you don't take, Brooks, right?
Exactly. You know, in talking with Coach Quinville and Sherwood on the way home after the last game, they said Dan Weber's goal was the best one of the game. Scored his first of the season, and added plus for Dan, finally scored a goal that didn't have to get reviewed.
Hey, there you go, Brooks.
No doubt, it was a no-doubter. Transition play, hit the trail defenseman, joining the rush, as that one is going to be cleared into the stands. And it looks like we are going to have the game's first penalty.
Luckily for the folks in row B there, BB, that was a soft lob out. It wasn't, Emery didn't get everything on that. However, he is going to sit down for the game's first penalty.
Time of the penalty, 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Emerson Emery, as you get a look on your screen, guilty of delay of game for shooting the puck over the glass. Back to the action. It's a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. PK has looked good so far this season. They operate at 91%. Fennel wrist a shot, tipped on. McAnanima strangling for it. Tries to locate it. Everybody clears out. And C-Max on top of it for his first couple of saves of the night.
And a really heads-up play there at the end by Dan Stone. If you notice in that, at the end of that play, Dan Stone drifts to the back of the net, covers the 5-hole of C-Mac. That way, in case even if a guy gets a whack on it, kicks it through, it doesn't get through, as we see on the Heinz Energy replay. Underneath his stick the entire time, looking to find it, and then Dan Stone covers up that 5-hole.
Face-off win for Danbury with the man advantage. Fennel throws it towards the net. And then McAnanima gets collided with the man in front. That was Keandria. I don't think there was any intent, though. I think they just got their skates tangled up with each other.
You have to think, though, that's something Binghamton's going to remember, Brooks.
I think so, but this is icing against the Hat-Tricks, who are on the power play. And so now an offensive zone draw coming up short-handed for Binghamton.
And Dorazio there giving, as he went by the Danbury player, just a little whack like, hey, don't get him near my goaltender. Just it rolls up underneath him, but still one of those times players get very, very touchy if you're near their tendon.
Saw that last week a lot with Sebastian Raysar in both games. See if McAnanima able to keep the composure, stay locked in. I have no doubt that he can. Legoff sends it up top, and Belfay carries to an open spot. Everybody getting set up in the offensive side for Danbury as Legoff pulls it from the half wall on the near side. Danbury working low to high, partially broken up by Bondarenko, but Keandria will get it back. Legoff now sets it up on a tee. Delory misfires, but the puck stayed right in his skates. Able to get it right back. Hat-Tricks stay in control of possession. Second unit now out as Belfay tries to redirect that one and inadvertently falls into the corner. Robinson carrying it down the wall, keeps his feet moving, brushes off a hit from Lathan and sends it back up top for the lone defenseman in Delory. Legoff throws it towards the net. Keandria tries to stick handle in tight, but McAnanima gets his catcher mid on top, and he'll freeze it with 15 seconds left to go in the PK.
And something I've noticed this year, Brooks, from the Black Bears penalty kill, they've been a lot more active. It's a much more aggressive penalty kill. Talking with Coach Sherwood over the years, he sees there's real opportunity to score in the FPHL on the penalty kill. A lot of the advanced analytics point to that, and it's interesting to see the Black Bears have almost adapted a more aggressive strategy.
Swain will slap that one down the length of the ice. He's out there with Zach Demeray. Good to see Demeray back in the lineup after taking the cross check to the facial area last Friday night here at home. Vadim Frolov got suspended 2 games for that hit. Good to see Demeray back in the lineup after missing Saturday night's contest. Big hit coming up, and a penalty will follow. Emery gets right back up, and more rough stuff starts right away. Tukane starts throwing haymakers at Nick Swain while Emerson Emery collects himself, gets back up. We got more penalties to distribute early here in the FW Webb Company first period.
And, you know, Swain's not the type of guy to throw the hands, but he saw his player get boarded from behind and had to stand up for it. A little extra taunt, too, from Tukane as he goes to the penalty box, talking to the Black Bears bench.
4:57 will be time of all these infractions. Take a look at the Heinz Energy replay. So there's the initial call. Took an A for boarding. And then,
fortunately for Swain there, Brooks, he never really got his feet underneath him. Normally when you see a player get into that fighting stance, they want to power off that back foot to throw their dominant hand, and he just never got his feet around to start throwing punches. Looks like it's just going to be the 2 added to the board for the power play. I guess it's cross-check, boarding, whatever you want to call it.
you know, we'll see where they give the extra stuff. Alexander Legoff will serve the extra 2 minutes, but the Black Bears are on a Myers security power play for the first time tonight. In skates Stubbs, fires and scores right off the draw. CJ Stubbs lights the lamp, and the Black Bears are up 1-0.
And with that play, Brooks, a pick your poison situation for the hat tricks. They had to choose that defender either steps out to CJ Stubbs and leaves Jensen right at the doorstep, or clear Jensen and let Stubbs walk in. Stubbs walks right in underneath the blocker arm of the goaltender for the first goal of the game.
Stubbs picks up his 6th goal of the year. It's a power play goal. Binghamton 1-for-1 on the man advantage. Feel bad for Frank. Didn't even get to announce the penalties. So Black Bears now up 1-0. We are skating at 5-on-5 now. Ramekers lost his edge, and he gets sent back up top for Robinson. Walks the line, and a wrist shot goes well high above the target. Does stay in play. Centering pass intercepted by Yates, and out come the Black Bears. He's just going to push it down the ice, and this will be icing against Binghamton. Taking a timeout. Black Bears up 1-0. CJ Stubbs, power play marker. Difference maker so far in this one. Here's it one more time. Stubbs, 6th of the year, puts Binghamton up by 1. Back with you after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Looks like somebody's getting a Salamita Sauces special seat. And they're going home with the Speedy Survival Kit here. Black Bears are up 1-0, scoring at the 5:05 mark of the FW Web Company first period. We're back at 5-on-5, but Swain and Tukane are both sitting in the penalty box for the time being. Jansen elevates it off the glass, and it will be knocked down at the red line, and a hand pass is called.
You know what, Brooks? The Black Bears have to be proud of Swain stepping up, drop the mitts for one of his teammates. That's not a huge part of his game. He's much more of a playmaking style winger, but you know what? Step up for your teammate, drop the mitts. That always gets the boys going.
Binghamton even scored before the first media timeout. Deloria will fire, and McAnanamaw steers it into the corner. Something that Coach Sherwood's been a big advocate of, hoping the Black Bears start games earlier. And can't ask for more than scoring 5 minutes in and 8 seconds into a power play. 2-on-2 rush. Lathan shaves up ice, waiting for reinforcements to arrive. He's stripped of it by Belfay, and Belfay trying to send Legoff on a partial break, but a nice play by Anderson, recovering nicely in the center ice circle. Now Lathan will carry up and chip ahead, same side, and let Stubbs chase after it. Black Bears will change defensemen right now and get some new forwards onto the ice as well. Ruiz peppered through the neutral zone, and a penalty will be called. It looks like Stubbs is headed to the penalty box for slashing coming over the top. But the Black Bears are headed right back to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill, Alex.
Yeah, and an unfortunate one. Stubbs just gets his stick across the body of Ruiz, and that's an easy one for the official to call.
6:41, time of the penalty. Northeastern Striping Corporation for all your paving and concrete needs. So here's the replay coming in, ice level. And I believe they just tabbed Stubbs for coming over the top. A little bit too much contact. Black Bears are on the PK once again. Danbury had 2 shots on goal in their last 5-on-4 sequence. Actually going to call hooking, and away come the Black Bears though. Durazio fires, kick save made by McClendon, and Bondarenko lost his edge in the process trying to bury the rebound. Leg off, countering back quickly. Big open ice hit delivered by Durazio. Shot from the far side, McAnanima steers it away. Leg off goes off to the bench in a little bit of pain. Fennell now carries over for Welsh. Ruiz trying to settle it down, makes it to the blue paint, and McAnanima steers it away for Bondarenko to clear. Fennell with a nice little shoulder fake to get around Bondarenko. He's able to get it deep. Nobody there, though, for the hat tricks. They have the numbers advantage right now as they shoot it around the wall to the far side. Belfay and Durazio tie up, and Durazio able to golf that one out past center ice.
And I think Durazio's early physical play made Belfay a little hesitant to get in there. He hesitated half a second, and the puck, and then Durazio was able to clear that puck because Belfay hesitated.
Belfay shoots it around the wall. Robinson, first man there for the team in white. Hat-tricks outfitted in the traditional road white jerseys. Normally when the Hat-tricks come to town on Thanksgiving, or the day before Thanksgiving I should say, they've been wearing their orange jerseys when the Black Bears have been matched up in their black. Fans were encouraged to wear black tonight, and many of them are here in the crowd. Skating up ice. Rubstoff tries to go to the glove side, and McAnanima not going to have to make a save on that one. Rubstoff down low with Pamela on. They work a 2-man game down low. Lathan knocked down away from the play by Keandria. He's the one who collided with McAnanima earlier in the contest. Stubbs does return. Danbury gets 2 shots on goal this latest power play, but they come up empty-handed as the Black Bears are 2 for 2 early on the PK.
Yeah, an excellent job by the Black Bears penalty kill, really getting aggressive and going after the puck early in the possession, not allowing Danbury to get into their cycle.
Anderson's by himself. He's waiting for everyone to catch up. Sends it around the wall. Bondarenko is holding his spot. Return to Cinder on the far side will be interrupted by Stubbs just inside the trapezoid. Black Bears trying to fight over this loose puck down low. 3-on-2 for the guys in black. Bondarenko calmly puts it up top. Cervoni's wrist shot will get deflected into the netting and out of play with 10:24 left to go here in the opening frame.
And you know, something I'm noticing, Brooks, I really like, the Black Bears have switched up their helmet design a little bit this year, going with more of a matte black rather than the glossy you see from a lot of teams. You know, you've seen a lot, Monroe has the metallic ones. I like that matte black for the Black Bears, something different that makes the team stand out.
Yep. Coach Sherwood wanted matte helmets this year. So Binghamton switching it up. EJ designed the word mark to go on it. Figured the word mark would look a little bit better on the mat than a logo.
Yeah.
But, hey, when you're celebrating 5 years of your franchise, you might just want to change things up a little bit. Cervoni right back in his spot. Will send it in down low. Movali and Shankar in a board battle as Movali will win that one as the puck gets played up right in front of the Danbury bench. Demaray will send it right back in. And McClendon out of his net to play it. Yates self-pass between his legs, fires on target, and McClendon has to make the save. It's still 1-0 thanks to CJ Stubbs. 9:43 left to go here in the period. We're taking time out. Come back with more right after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Alex Jones, first time on the broadcast together this season. Binghamton up 1-0. Connor McAnanama's made 7 saves so far. 2 shots on goal for Danbury on that last power play sequence. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Tukane and Swain both come out of the box while we were away at commercial. Both teams very excited and showed their appreciation for each of their players for partaking in that last fight. Black Bears, though, up 1-0 halfway home in this first period. Danbury will win the draw, and that will go off the glass ahead to Robinson. Looking for a little stretch pass, sealed away, and Yates comes away with a loose puck. Yates can fly, and he comes into the offensive zone. Ramaker's on the backhand, into the loose paint, but Clinton, I believe, tried to play that with his glove. Look out, breakaway for Legoff. Coming around, DeRazio does take him out. It will be a penalty, but it might have saved a goal for the Black Bears. DeLory trying to sidestep and finally touched up by Stone. And tripping is the call. DeRazio tried to break up the breakaway and initially did. However, you take that risk of taking the defender's legs out from underneath him when you do slide on your stomach like that.
And you know, there's penalties you're okay with, there's penalties you're not okay with. I'm going to assume Coach Sherwood's okay with this one. Getting down there, breaking up the breakaway opportunity for one of the top scorers on the opponent, and scoring at a 1.7 point per game average. I'm okay with that one if I'm Coach Sherwood.
And props to Alexander Legoff. As soon as he saw DeRazio slide down and go for that home run check, he turned his body away, knowing that there's a good chance that he could draw a tripping call or get the shot off still. So now Fennell will skate in. Black Bears without one of their penalty killers on the blue line as DeRazio is sitting down. Danbury's 0 for 2 on the man advantage. This is their 3rd power play of the period. Legoff will carry into the near side circle, get some separation, gets behind McAnanama, and Binghamton will collapse defensively. Ruiz's shot bodied away by McAnanama, and then the captain lost his stick. Out come the Black Bears short-handed. Bondarenko with Lathan. Lathan steps into one, and it just whistles wide on the blocker side.
Ooh, puck up high, too. Just caught one of the Danbury players. Oh! As Bondarenko almost puts one in the back of the net, Brooks.
This will come all the way down to McAnanama. Binghamton is on the PK, and McAnanama will call his own number, sending that one down the length of the ice. 50 seconds left to go in the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill.
Playing a little goal-to-goal tag there.
Rubstoff will leave it at the blue line as it gets sent across for Robinson. Thrown into the blue paint, stopped by Rumstoff. Little slat pass, looking for the forward to get one past McAnanama. Robinson walks the line and sends it down low for Tukane. Tukane for Belfaze. They start a high cycle for Danbury. Through the blue paint, steered away by the paddle of McAnanama. Weber sends it off the glass and around the wall, past the defense, and this one back into the Danbury third. DeLory carries up ice, gets it past Shankar. First man in, DeRazio's up and ready, set to return. Stubbs gets to a loose puck, trying to find the man coming out of the penalty box. Has to go around the cage, so no opportunity for the easy break for DeRazio. Black Bears kill off another power play. One shot on goal this time around for Danbury on their man advantage.
And it seems like Danbury's strategy on the power play is to really collapse that around the net, get chance opportunities right in front of the net where you can't account for that extra man.
Legro and Demaray get tied up with each other. Now this is leg off. I thought he was the one touching the puck initially. My apologies. Demaray on the quick intercept gets it right back in. Nick Swain, first shift after his fisticuffs. Earlier in the match, back out on the ice with Shankar and Demaray. Get a great look at this pile up in your living room as Legro sends it around the wall. Nobody's there for Danbury. Swain will say thank you very much. Anderson and Lathan playing catch. Lathan through traffic, seen by McClendon, and her hang on for no further play.
Yeah, McClendon doing a really good job fighting through that traffic in front of the net, getting out and making a quick glove save. So far from what I've seen from McClendon, really an active glove goaltender, really uses his trapper quite a bit. And sometimes, as you said earlier, trying to almost play the puck outside his cage, a little too aggressive at times with it, where the Black Bears have found a couple opportunities.
McClendon's made 10 saves so far through about first 14 minutes of this one. Still got one more media timeout to go here. Sent right back in around the wall. Tomasi can't clear. Weber will send it around for Cervoni. Cervoni's wrist shot blocked by the man out in front, and this is sent all the way down back to Dan Weber. Yates will touch it up. And Weber will golf that one back towards the red line. Tomasi holds it in. Cervoni tried to go for the breakaway to find Jansen. It was interrupted, and Danbury sends it right back in behind McAnanamaw. Yates is going to carry that one up ice. Get past a first wave of defenders. Gets past the second, turn around, low angle, but going for the top shelf. Yates fires wide. DeRazio now walking the line. Knocks off a Bell-phase skate. Sent back up top for Stone. He hammers a shot. That's punched away by McClendon. DeRazio pinching in from the far side. Trying to bank one off the netminder was Austin. And Danbury comes away with the partial steal on their own end. They try to clear, and it will skip underneath the stick of Dan Stone. DeRazio out wide. Runs out of real estate, so here just throw it into the far corner. Stone trying to locate it. It was in his skates. It's underneath the linesman skates now, but now Stone comes in looking for a little pass off the pad for Thompson on the near side, and it will be cleared. Does get past Stubbs and Welsh 1-on-2. He's sealed away by DeRazio, and an easy play of the puck by McAnanamaw over to Bondarenko. Dodges the hip check from Robinson. Bondarenko out wide for Stubbs. Back over to Thompson. Gets a piece of it. McClendon makes the body save and puts his mitt on top, sending us to our final timeout of the period. 4:15 left to go here in period number one. Black Bears still lead 1-0.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Welcome back in, everybody. 4:15 left to go here, period number one. CJ Stubbs on a goal from Austin DeRazio, and Mac Jansen on the power play is the only marker so far in this one. Bondarenko tries to win this one back to Anderson, who does. His wrist shot will be blocked by Delory. Thompson drags it on the rebound, and that one gets blocked by a defender in front of McClendon as well. Rumstoff ahead for Delory as Danbury just throws an easy one into McAnanamaw's crease. Here, steer that one aside. Bondarenko one-on-one against Tukane. Finds Thompson, skate to stick, unfortunately for the Black Bears, gets kicked out into their own end of the ice where Jesse Anderson has to retreat and start again. Anderson now plays a game of catch with Lathan, gets it across the line. Lathan runs into a double team, and a good turnover by takeaway by Danbury leads to a 2-on-1 opportunity. Legoff settles it down. They say he's on sides. Over to Keandria, and he sent it high off the glass. Legoff trying to dance around Thompson. Thompson will pin it up against the wall, and you can reach out and touch this plate. It's so close to you, as Thompson sends it around the wall behind the cage. Looks like Legoff and Anderson accidentally swapped sticks with each other. Quickly realized that they were holding the other one stick. Bondarenko now out wide. He has a step around Movali. Power move to the front of the net. Kick save made by McClendon as Bondarenko tried to drag that one in, and Bondarenko was going for the line change. Nobody stepped on. Now he can go off for a line change. Didn't realize the puck was coming. It was right there at the blue line for him and didn't see it till the last second.
And at the last second, too, the Danbury defender just couldn't get the puck knocked down, ended up in the corner behind everybody. Nobody around for the play.
Tomasi from just inside the blue line, wrist one that McAnanama steers away. Shankar, skate to stick, sends it cross ice for Emery. Emery couldn't corral that one. Delory will come away with the steal, and Danbury will go 1-on-2 as a shot does get deflected off the sticks of Weber and Cervoni from Delory's wrist shot attempt.
And, you know, Danbury's had 13 shots on the period, but the Black Bears have really done a good job limiting those shots and forcing them from the non-prime real estate right around the net and not down the middle.
Don't forget, folks, after 20 minutes, we have the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, where I have the Bear Bright Electric Brightest Moments, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and stats from 20 minutes of play. 4 other games going on in the FPHL tonight. Only 10 of the teams in action on a rare Wednesday tilt here on the day before Thanksgiving. Weber gets crunched into the wall by Legoff. Shankar able to send it over to the far side, though, as Cervoni's shot gets tipped off target by Swain. Emery over to Swain in the low slot, still able to get a shot off. Blocked by Robinson. Now Swain going to work on the forecheck. He spins around a hit from Delory, goes into the near side corner. Weber's pinched in down low. Danbury able to get the clear. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Tukane with Robinson out wide. Tukane, power move to the front of the net, just gets floated wide. Maybe rolled off his stick at the last second. Weber's got some speed, and he's able to push that one off the stick of the Danbury defender, force the Hat-Tricks to go behind their own cage. Shankar and Ramekers trade spots on the ice with each other as it gets sent around the wall. Stone does keep it inside the blue line, but Ruiz was threatening. So on delayed offside call, Binghamton bounces back into the neutral zone. Rumstoff gets around to Razio. Her fire and caught right out of the air by McAnanama.
And an excellent job by McAnanama stepping up to that shot, standing up big and snatching that down with the trapper. See on the Heinz Energy replay, quick turnover. McAnanama stands strong, gets out of his, just to the edge of his crease. Great trapper save.
False start against the Black Bears. They're reset and do it again. Ruiz will take the draw against Jansen. And Jansen will push it into the corner. DeRazio with a nice little stick handle behind his own net to create some separation. And now the forwards have it as Yates tries to go far side to Ramekers. Yates will send it down low for the centerman. Ramekers able to find DeRazio up top, throws into the mixer, intercepted by Ramekers, gets his hands free, and then he hit Jansen in front of the cage. Jansen, though, gets it right back. His snapshot kicked away by McClendon.
I thought that one was in, Brooks.
DeRazio through traffic, pad save made by McClendon, and this one gets elevated out. Yates didn't know that Rumstoff was still ahead of him. 1-on-1 now, Stone and Rumstoff. Those two fight for it. He tried to center up Rumstoff looking for a friend to pass to, but the horn sounds, and that is the end of the first period. Black Bears lead 1-0 thanks to CJ Stubbs' power play goal at the 5:05 mark of the opening frame. We're going to take a quick timeout, folks. Come back, and we will kick off the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We're back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Alex Jones here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Alex, through 20 minutes of play, the Black Bears are up 1-0. It's a power play goal for Binghamton. CJ Stubbs gets the marker. It's his 6th of the season. But other than that, a lot of saves besides the lone CJ Stubbs goal.
Yeah, it's been a lot of both teams trying to keep their opponents out of that prime real estate, really trying to force everything to come from the edges and outside the circles, and both teams have done a pretty good job of that so far. The Black Bears have had some pretty good scoring opportunities and haven't been able to bury them. Yeah, a little bit of almost bad puck luck, Brooks, from the guys in the first period.
Yeah, taking a look at the shots on goal, 18 for the Black Bears, 15 for the hat tricks. Binghamton is 1 for 1 on the power play, and you can't get better than 100%, but you would like to see some more power play opportunities for the Black Bears in the second and third periods coming up tonight. Danbury on the other side, they're 0 for 3 already. The PKs had some good opportunities as well. McAnanamos played the puck a few times, clearing it by himself. Bondarenko, Stubbs, and Jansen, though, all three with shorthanded shots on goal.
Absolutely, Brooks, and it's been a really aggressive game plan from Coach Sherwood's club tonight on that penalty kill, really getting out there and stopping the power play for the hat tricks before it even has time to develop, and putting some pressure and had a few goal scoring opportunities as well.
All right, that's the stats through 20 minutes of play. We're taking a quick timeout, find out what's going on in the FPHL across the country, I actually should say, the way that everybody's positioned now. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back with more. It's Wednesday night hockey here in Binghamton. We're back with you after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serpanotics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Alex Jones here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Time to find out what the out-of-town scoreboard is saying, and right now it's not saying a whole lot of anything because this is the only game in the NPHL that has already started, but there are a few others that are going to take place later on tonight. At 7:05, the Indiana Sentinels search for their second win in the same place that they found their first as they take on the Port Huron Prowlers. The Blue Ridge Bobcats are taking on the PD Ice Cats down in South Carolina. That game is going to start at 7:15. Columbus River Dragons will battle the Biloxi Breakers at 8:05 Eastern down in the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. And then at 8:05 as well, Monroe is playing in Baton Rouge. Monroe defeating Athens one time last weekend. So 8:05 start time for Columbus Biloxi and Monroe in Baton Rouge. 7:15 start for Blue Ridge and PD. And then 7:05, the next game coming up, Indiana and Port Huron.
Out of those, Brooks, which is, if you were attending one of these games, which would you be most excited to go to? For me personally, I think it's the PD Ice Cats versus the Blue Ridge Bobcats in the Southern Cat Derby. That's always an interesting series, and having two cat mascots against each other, which do you think's winning out of those two, a Bobcat or an Ice Cat?
Well, I don't know what an Ice Cat is per se. I know what the logo is, but I still don't fully understand what an Ice Cat is.
You'd have to assume it would be a lynx, right? The lynx is native to very Arctic parts of the United States and North America and Eurasia as well.
Well, funny thing I can tell you, I've spent a lot of time in Florence, South Carolina. One thing it is not is Arctic.
True.
Or cold whatsoever. Very humid, I-95 down in Florence. Take a timeout, come back with the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments through one period of play. Back with you right after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting...
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
And welcome back into the Jeff Kai's Auto Center booth. This is Alex Jones here as we head into the bright electric brightest moments from this period. It has been an excellent period so far for the Black Bears. 18 shots on goal. One finds the back of the net. CJ Stubbs, your lone goal scorer today, and has been one of the bright spots early in this season, Brooks. An excellent start. First in the FPHL in assists, second in points scored so far. Normally when you lead one of those tallies, it helps you in the overall standings.
Well, for CJ, if you look at his career stats, he's always been more of a passer than he is shooter. Even when he was with Roanoke a few years ago, you know, he had these great seasons putting up high point totals. Always more assists than goals. But now that he has the opportunity to, I would say, flourish, not that he wasn't flourishing in Roanoke, I think it's almost expected now that he's going to have more goals. And remember last year, he came in late, and he got off to a real slow start, adjusting to a new team. But
and a new, to be honest with you, Brooks, a new league. The FPHL plays different than every other league. It takes time to find the space in the ice. I also have to say, Stubbs being a main facilitator on your top line so far with 20 assists on the season, got his 6th goal of the season tonight, is a guy that you are always happy to have in the lineup, especially when he's not playing with, let's say, former teammate Mac Jensen.
Correct. So that was our Bear Bright Electric brightest moments that you saw on your screen. It is time for period number 2. Brought to you by our friends at AAA Northway, offering worldwide travel services, trusted AAA home and auto insurance, and their famous 24/7 roadside assistance. Join today at their Vestal location or online at northway.aaa.com. Early whistle as Mack and Animal will cover a puck 13 seconds in. Shots are now 18-16 favoring Binghamton. And Danbury looking to find the equalizer just as early as Binghamton took the lead back in period number 1. Stubbs will win the faceoff back. Bondarenko returns it back to the centerman. Back for Bondarenko as they play a quick game of catch. Don't know if Stubbs was expecting that pass to come back so quickly. Danbury pulls it out from behind their own cage, and Tukani will fire it up towards the red line. And the Hat Tricks trying to get the puck in deep. Shielded away by Thompson and Bondarenko. That pass behind Stubbs, though, so Bondarenko carries in by himself. Little head fake, gets his hands free. Holding for a shot that just goes off the bottom of the mask of McClendon. Leg off comes away with the board battle after the rebound was slightly available. Belfay will try to go through the double doors of Black Bears defensemen, but they're given no quarter as it's poked back out to center ice. Bondarenko still out there. A drop pass for DeRazio. A wrist shot gets deflected into the netting and out of play.
Yeah, and Brooks, you know, DeRazio brings something to this top line pairing that we haven't seen in a little bit. A lot of physicality, really throwing the body early and getting after it often. A big hit in that first period that if I was a betting man, would be my odds-on favorite for the hit of the game.
We'll see. Still a lot of time to go. Ruiz will win this draw against Yates, and Movali, the defenseman, will send it around the wall. A stretch play intended for Welch. Tries to spin around a hit from Lathan. Danbury's captain gets there first. His pass too soft as it's intercepted by Ramekers, and the forwards come back the other way for Binghamton. Yates settles it, runs out of space, or have to play it away for Ramekers. And this one will just get sent down the length of the ice. McAnanama stays put, and this is icing against the Hat Tricks.
And so far, Brooks, an interesting thing I'm noticing is the Hat Tricks have been giving up a lot of those turnovers halfway between the circle and the blue line. Seems like Black Bears have put a defensive focus on jumping on those passes, those soft touches up to the defensive pairing.
Danbury able to win the draw, and it goes over the head of Anderson. This is Rumstoff. Ahead, 2-on-1, and they score. It's Welch on the return feed from Rumstoff, and Danbury ties the game at 1-1.
And unfortunately for Jesse Anderson, just a little bit out of his range, goes to play with the glove, and the puck just gets over the top of him. Chichu Lathan's got to get, on his horse to get back. Opposite pairing, Anderson not able to cover the breaker on the backside. Puck just is going to skate through here, as we see on the Heinz Energy replay. It's a really good job by the Danbury Hat Tricks, keeping their sticks on the ice in front of the net.
So Drew Roach picks up his third goal in 3 games against the Black Bears. So Rumstoff and Fennell will get the assist. At 1:49 of the second period, Danbury has tied the game. It's 1-1, and Nick Swain's going to transition some defense to offense, try to give the Black Bears the go-ahead goal once again. Third line is out there for Coach Sherwood and company, as it's sent up top by Shankar. They played around the horn for Cervoni on the near side. Tries to go off the wall for Swain, didn't get there, but then an opportunity, a couple of whacks at it by Shankar, still available. Referee says find it. Black Bears do. Weber and Cervoni are able to get that puck in deep. Binghamton starting to roll a line change. McClendon tried to reach for a loose puck to cover it up, and Keandria will go around his net. Try to play it off the wall. It's stolen by Bondarenko, using Thompson as a screen, but McClendon able to make the stand-up save.
And I think Danbury there, the defender, making a little bit of a tactful play, throwing the puck at the Black Bears bench, realizing that they were in the middle of a change, hopefully getting that too many men on the ice penalty. However, Ivan Bondarenko, a quick change there, got on the ice quickly and had his player get off the ice quickly, was able to pick it up for a quick turnover.
Newberg able to win the draw, and third line able to get this puck out for Danbury. Binghamton and Stubbs come right back in. Stolen away by DeRazio, but the play is onside. Excuse me, that goes off the mask of McClendon trying to shed it. The referee saw that what he was trying to do, so he's just going to blow the play dead and extend the courtesy to Frankie McClendon and allow him to get his helmet readjusted.
And a lot of times too, it's just to check on the state of the player. It's no longer, we know the danger of head injuries. That puck coming in there quick. McClendon takes it right off the mask, as we see here on the Heinz Energy replay, and you see the strap in the back actually pop off of McClendon's helmet.
Newberg going to be asked to leave the circle. Looks like Danbury's having a little bit of a hard time figuring out who's going to take the draw. Bondarenko goes forward, but couldn't bring it up to the backhand right there. Danbury able to get that puck back out through neutral ice.
Just lost his edge at the last second, Brooks.
Thompson lassos it on the backhand. Signing across for Bondarenko. Binghamton gets set up. Pinching in is DeRazio. His wrist shot looking for the top corner. Goes off the glass and into the netting, out of play.
Yeah, it took a weird bounce, Brooks, into the net. Got tipped on the way through, jumped at the last second, hit the glass, and almost rolled the glass around to the edge, hopping up in the corner, in the Zamboni corner. Puck saying hi to Trevor real quick down there at a game operations.
Jansen and Belfay line up. Offensive zone draw for the Black Bears. He gets caught in the linesman's skates, and Ramekers sends it up to Lathan. He's got Yates in the low slot, but he couldn't find his stick. A wrist shot from the opposite side by Anderson does sail high as well, but sent back in down low to Jansen. Trying to find Yates, camped out in front. No prevail for the Black Bears this time around, and Binghamton has to regroup through their own end of the ice. Danbury ties the game up at 1. Drew Welsh with the equalizer. Anderson slapper, searching for his first of the year. Just goes off the pad of McClendon, and then Lathan almost overskated the puck, and Legoff would have been going for a breakaway the other way. Anderson surveys his options and puts it on a backhand above Rubstoff, and also in front of Ramekers as well. That allows Danbury to come away back to the other side. Ruiz drag shot goes wide by Lathan, and then now Yates has got his speed up, crossing over with Shankar and Jansen the trail man. Jansen trying to get it back over to Yates. A couple of bodies collide with each other, and Weber keeps the play alive. Tipped on target. Shankar got an opportunity to tip that one on. Yates walks the line, plays it for Cervoni, and that'll go off of Tukani out in front.
Yeah, that's going to sting Brooks right on the elbow joint for Tukani.
Not a good spot to take a puck. Not that there's any good spot to take a puck, but there are some that are more favorable than others. A stretch pass looking for Yates to the far side, partially knocked down. Weber able to deposit it behind the netminder, and Shankar almost comes away with the steal. He does, in fact. Trying to find Demaray or Swain. Her go off the wall instead for Weber. Drag a shot. Weber looking for his second goal in as many games against the Hat Tricks. Demaray with a booming hit on the near side wall. You get a look down the line as the two benches all leaning over, trying to see who's coming up with the puck. Swain looking for Demaray on the return. Just too far in front of Zachary. Now Cervoni cross size, knocked away by Fennell, and he's going to come away with the loose puck. Weber coming back, and that one broken up nicely by the Black Bears as Fennell runs into the crossbar. Looks like everybody's okay on that end of the ice. Back on offense, the Black Bears fighting for a loose puck, bounces into the blue paint. McClendon sees it get cleared. Shankar still caught in the offensive zones, got to get back, and the Black Bears are offside.
I was going to say that's a real heads-up play by Shankar there. Took a little bit of a rough ride down to the ice. Saw the goaltender, didn't know exactly where the puck was, and just thought, you know what, I'm going to throw that puck on net. As we see the Heinz Energy replay, Dan Weaver doing a really good job. Fennell staying on his edge, doing a little bit of figure skating there to keep himself out of McAnanama's way.
We're going to take a timeout, come back with more. 13:42 left to go. We're tied at 1.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. We're tied at 1. approaching the midway point of period number 2, brought to you by AAA Northway. Bondarenko to the far side, gets knocked down by Ruiz, and Rumstoff comes away with the steal for Danbury. Springing Welsh, he has a step past Orazio, goes top shelf, and he scores his second of the night.
And an excellent job from Welsh just beating the defense. Defense caught a little flat-footed there. Unfortunately gets beat to the outside and goes top shelf on C-Mac. A really good play by Welsh. Something else I want to point out, Brooks, an interesting thing for fans to keep an eye on. Welsh last shift, when he got on the ice, did what we're going to affectionately call the Jurich special. And he moved his way down the bench right to where the blue line was to try to hop in behind the defense while they weren't paying attention on that line change.
It's the second of the game for Welsh. And this is icing against the Black Bears, so they're going to pull it right back in to the offensive side. Rumstoff gets an assist. And now those two players have assisted each other. Or excuse me, Rumstoff has assisted both goals.
And that top line from Danbury playing on point right now. Welsh has been an assassin in these last few games in front of the net.
False start against Jansen, and lucky for the Black Bears there because that puck fell right to Legoff off the draw. So Ramikers will come in and take the draw. And now Danbury has a false start.
One more false start, and I believe it's a delay of game penalty, correct?
It is. 2 face-off violations on the same face-off by the same team results in a delay of game penalty. You don't see it called too much, but it has happened.
I think that happened 2 seasons ago, Brooks, on one of our calls.
Well, Volley will send it behind the play for Legoff. Legoff trying to use his size advantage around Anderson. Sends it up top for Movali, and then it will ricochet off the skate of Robinson. Back over to the far side. Legoff right back on the puck as Fennell will fire. Knocked down in front by Belfay. Scampers around the wall as Binghamton tries to clear. Anderson and Ramikers tied up down low. Belfay comes away with the loose puck. Robinson fanned on a one-timing attempt. And now Ramikers will send it ahead for Yates. Yates carries over. Lathan's got a step. Fires right into the chest of McClendon. And then Yates and Robinson will collide with each other behind the play. And now some rough stuff happening going on.
Looks like there's going to be 2 guys going off the ice. One from each team, Brooks. Yates and Robinson, I believe.
So Robinson and Yates both going off for their respective teams. These are our first penalties of the period.
Yeah, I think it's going to be probably 2 minutes unsportsmanlike for Yates and 2-minute roughing penalty for Robinson. Yates took a little bit of an exception to getting hit after the whistle by Robinson and, you know, just took a little extra step there. May have happened to accidentally step on a stick.
So we will go to 4-on-4. Pull a player off from each side. Stubbs comes in and fires, and that wrist shot almost went over the safety net. Took a knee, able to get a stick in front.
I'll tell you what, Brooks, that was a dangerous shot from C.J. Stubbs. If the defender for Danbury does not get in front and get the deflection, that was a rising shot going for the blocker side of McClendon.
Face off won by Ruiz, but Stone able to send it right back in behind the Danbury net. Delory's pass almost too soft as Bondarenko almost able to come away with the steal, but he loses his edge. freeing up a Danbury defender to join the play. Took a knee. Over to Welch. Back post to Ruiz, who scores. That's a very pretty goal for Danbury. A 4-on-4 marker, and it's 3-1 hat tricks here with 11:44 left to go in the frame.
And the Black Bears defense falling a little flat on that 4-on-4, not getting back on defense. Bondarenko losing his edge there, not able to get trail back into the play, and just some really good play by the Danbury hat tricks on this 4-on-4. The drop off to Welch. Welch to Ruiz. Stubbs doesn't carry his guy to the net. Ruiz gets the open net goal.
4-on-4 marker for Ruiz, first player not named Drew Welch to score in 2 games for Danbury. But he does pick up an assist. Now he's got a 3-point night. Shots are 26-19 favoring the Black Bears, but where it matters the most, hat tricks lead by 2. Now Anderson starting and stopping, carrying into the zone. Plays a game of catch with Lathan. Anderson looking for Jansen skating through the blue paint. Couldn't come up with the redirect. Lathan now puts on some couple of tight turns down low. Allows Jansen to take it from him. Jansen cuts to the front. Power move, save made by McClendon. Puck ends up behind the wall, or excuse me, behind the goal. Along the wall, Rubstoff able to get it out. He's got Legoff far side, could be a 2-on-1, sent across, but Legoff not able to catch it in time. Legoff across for Delory, just goes wide. McAnanimal holds the post. Black Bears try to counter back the other way, but they do have some tired bodies out there right now. 14 seconds left to go at 4-on-4. Black Bears find themselves down by a pair. Now Bondarenko at the red line with Yates and Robinson both coming out of the penalty box. Here just circle back. Weber out wide. He's got a step. His wrist shot blocked by Delory. Binghamton gets to work on the forecheck as took a knee. Running out of options behind his own cage. Forces a steal by Stubbs. Sent in down low. Bondarenko gets upended. Delory's lost his stick. He goes to retrieve it. Bondarenko is centering up. Makes it all the way up for Weber. Slaps a shot. Goes wide. Nobody there for a rebound. Welch will send it into the Black Bears bench, and that'll send us to our under 10 media timeout here in period number 2. Danbury waking up. They've got a pair of goals, and they're up 3-1 over the Black Bears. Back with you after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Danbury leads 3-1 over the Black Bears here at home. A 4-on-4 goal by Johnny Ruiz is the latest marker at 8:16. Drew Welch got one earlier at 6:36. Mo Volley tries to send it up the wall. Knocked down by Swain in the third line. Swain trying to keep his feet moving. Gets his stick free. Pinballing around, and Pamelayon will go off the glass and out. They're looking for Robinson ahead of the play. And the Black Bears will just retreat back into their own end. Chopped ahead by Demaray. As this one, it's reversed right back around to Demaray, the French-Canadian from Quebec. Stone will send it across, and now DeRazio from Ontario. His wrist shot will go well wide as Stone pinches in down low. Third line trying to play a little game of keep away from the hat tricks. It goes around the horn and tipped just high by Shankar. Centering up, looking for Demaray. Couldn't get to there, but Stone able to keep the play alive. Durazio steps into a slapper. It's blocked by the man in front, Keandria. Pamelion will carry over his own blue line, but not able to get the puck deep. Durazio trying to find somebody to pass to. Jansen comes to work on the forecheck. A beautiful stick lift to knock this one down. Jansen trying to settle it on the forehand, but it just rolls away from him at the last second. Durazio's wrist shot easily steered away by McClendon. This one will go off the glass and all the way down. It is icing against the hat tricks.
And a long shift there for the hat tricks. Black Bears got to take advantage of the tired legs on the ice, stopping this team from getting a change with that long icing. An excellent job by Matt Jensen. Just got it out of his wrist. Fortunately, not able to settle the puck quick enough to get a good shot. McClendon has been under fire this period and has been doing a really good job of keeping pucks in front of him.
Ramekers with an excellent job on the forecheck to take it away from Finnell. Anderson steps into a slap shot and knuckled on him. McClendon maybe got a piece of it with his blocker. Jansen able to keep it alive somehow, some way. Yates firing for a wrist shot, and McClendon able to make the save. And then Danbury quick to clean out their crease as Ramekers was out in front.
And the big thing here, Danbury able to get the change, get those tired legs off the ice. A pretty long shift there, about 130, which is abnormal. Normally you want to get off about every 60 seconds off the ice when you're in on lines. Sometimes you go a little bit longer, like the power plays, or you have a specific thing you're looking for at the end of the game, but 60 seconds is the benchmark for shifts.
Anderson off the face-off win, sends it in down low. Thompson working hard away from the play to get around his defender. Keep this play alive. Nice stick handle by Bondarenko. Sent into the wall by Newberg, but Danbury not able to get it out just quite yet. Legro behind his own cage, starting and stopping with the puck. Dangerous spot to turn it over as it goes back around the wall to the opposite side. Lathan pinches in. Great shift here from the top line, keeping this puck in the zone. Stubbs is holding. Sends it across for Anderson, walking the line through traffic, just goes wide. Lathan's caught down low. Newberg tries to play it out, and away comes Danbury. Anderson brushes off the forechecking Frondudo, Gerardo Frondudo, as a wrist shot from Anderson almost leaks through. McClendon had to check to find out where it was, and he'll freeze it with 7:03 left to go.
And Jesse Anderson making a veteran play on that last one. Instead, he could have stepped up to pinch there, maybe kept the puck in the offensive zone, but he realized there's two Danbury hat tricks skating at him. If that puck gets through, it's a 2-on-0 on Connor McAnanama, and you never want that for your goaltender.
Binghamton with 29 shots on goal now. 7 minutes left to go in the second period. Cervoni lost his edge on Rumstoff trying to lay a hit. He does get right back up, and Swain and company back out onto the ice. Over to Shankar. Send it in down low for Emery. He's waiting on the loose puck, and the lefty will pull it to his forehand and reverse it down low for Swain. Weaver elects not to pinch, and Danbury clears through the middle of the ice. Rumstoff has a shot blocked, and it gets deflected into the netting. We're have a face-off here coming up.
Yeah, inside the zone face-off to the right of Connor McAnanama's cage. Tipped in by the Black Bears. That's why it's in the zone, folks. Another thing, sort of the game within the game, it seems like so far, Brooks, the strategy from Danbury, as we see the puck actually move outside the zone after a quick conference. They move it outside the zone. It seems like, though, strategically, Danbury has really been putting the body on Bondarenko throughout this game.
We'll see if that continues on here. Still have 6 minutes left to go in this frame, and then a whole another 20. Yates hits the trail man. Durazio fires a blast and scores. Black Bears pull within one. Durazio's fourth of the year is a clapper from just inside the blue line.
And what a great play by DeRazio. Trailing the play, gets set up in prime real estate, knows that if Yates has some space, he's going to drop it off, and that was a laser beam from just up below the Visions Federal Credit Union logo here in the ice at Visions Veterans Memorial Arena. As we see on the Heinz Energy replay, Yates just drops it off for him, and it's just a laser beam from DeRazio.
Oh, it is 3-2 in favor of Danbury now. That puts a 3-0 scoring run to bed thanks to Austin DeRazio. It's a 5-on-5 goal, and the Black Bears now looking for the equalizer. Jansen gets around Pameleon, centering up for Yates just off of the forehand of Gavin, and goes back around the wall. Pameleon, 3-on-2, skates into the offensive side. Delory gets handcuffed by Ramekers on the way through. And now the Black Bears quickly back into the offensive side. They almost tried the same play from the opposite side of the ice. Danbury read that one out. DeRazio, excellent keep on the far side. Play stays alive. Tic-tac-toe passing right now for the Black Bears, trying to find the open man. DeRazio's looking, sends it down low to Yates. Cuts around the cage, and we're going to see how many people flood to Yates. Jansen looking for Stone, pinching it on the back post, wasn't there. DeRazio, a little bit of a heat check. Didn't get all of that one falling down to the ice. Easier save for McClendon that time around. Back up top for DeRazio. Let's try this again. Wrist shot goes wide, falls to Keandria, and he will play it off the glass and out towards the red line. Binghamton can keep this one up front, and only 2 players are allowed to change for Danbury. Didn't get the puck deep enough. Thompson settles it, low angle, off the shoulder of McClendon, and thrown into the corner, blindly by Movali. Up top for Stone. He skates in, fires, and just misses the far side post.
A heavy shot from Stone from the point.
Thompson tries to go back over to Stone. It's stolen by Danbury. Keandria able to whack this one away, and Danbury able to get more of those tired bodies off the ice. A stretch pass, though, ahead to Bondarenko's got Stubbs in front. Too far for CJ to corral it, and Rubstoff comes quickly back in. Tries to get around Weber. He does. Gets the shot off, and McAnanama is ready for it. Here, hold on. Sending us to a media timeout. 4:06 left to go in the second period. Danbury leads 3-2, but Austin DeRazio has the latest in this one. Back with you right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Alex Jones. Binghamton trails this game by 1, but Austin DeRazio has the latest in this game. Ended a Binghamton scoring drought as Danbury had the last 3 markers. Now we're back to 5-on-5 after McAnanama froze the puck after last Danbury shot on goal. Speaking of which, 32-21 favoring Binghamton. Kicked up along the wall by Shankar. Ruiz from the kick plate. McAnanama had to be ready for it on that wrist shot. Looking for Ruiz on the back post again. Hoping for a prayer, but none provided. As Fennell backtracks into his own end. Met with pressure, it's a giveaway. Demeray ahead to Swain. Cuts into the middle, and a blocker save made on the attempt from Nick Swain. Swain's got 1 goal this year. That would have tore the roof off this place if he would have gotten his second. Demaray tries to locate it in front of his own bench, along with Jacob Shankar. Not able to catch up to it. Tukani will send it back to his partner, and they're looking for the stretch pass. Knocked down by Belfay. Gloved it to himself. Leg off. Spinning around, waiting for some reinforcements to arrive. Legro cuts in towards the middle. Tipped on. McAnanama makes the save. They whack at it, and Connors got it. And everybody in a black jersey very quick to swarm the cage.
Belfray and Shankar get into it there a little bit at the end, a little extra face washing from Belfray on Shankar. Looks like nobody's going to head to the box. It's just going to stay in the offensive zone. As the Black Bears go for a change here, it looks like they're just going to swap the defensive pairing. Get Lathan and Anderson out there on defense. Ramakers, Jensen, and Yates are your forwards.
Yates off the face-off win, carries over the blue line for the Black Bears. A wrist shot goes well wide of the target, off the wall and all the way back into Binghamton territory. Lathan and company will touch up and send it right back in. Legro spins around the net. Jansen almost able to catch up to it. See if the Black Bears keep applying that same kind of pressure on the forecheck, as this one will not be icing, going to be tipped on the way through. Robinson will take advantage. Legro behind the net, trying to direct traffic, sends it up top for Mo Volley. He's got a lot of space, and it's blocked by Lathan as Jansen. His pass not hard enough to get over to Lathan. Keandria and Pamela Young give chase on the far side. Little shoulder fake for Keandria to get around Ramakers. Danbury with some good offensive zone time. Anderson, though, able to pick it away from the corner, but not able to get it out. Pamela Young keeps the play alive. Does it a second time. Backhander looking for Keandria, never got there. Sent up top for Mo Volley. Fennell's calling for it at the top of the screen. A wrist shot off the bottom of the glove. Welsh's backhander steered away by McAnanama. The stretch pass onto the tape of Yates' stick. Broken up beautifully, though, by Fennell. And Yates will head to the bench. Mo Volley has to send it back behind the cage. Pamela Young getting peppered by CJ Stubbs. It's a giveaway. Stubbs and Thompson could not find Bondarenko. Believe they were looking for D'Orazio instead. Now Stubbs coming back with it. D'Orazio looking for his second. He found it. Game's tied. Austin D'Orazio lights the lamp again. 3-3.
And you know what, Brooks? Apparently it's the multi-goal scorer tonight. It's feast week after all, American Thanksgiving, and D'Orazio setting the table for everybody to feast this weekend in Binghamton and go home happy. It also means, Brooks, we're 1 goal away from the famous, 2 goals away from the famous burger goal.
Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 52 seconds. D'Orazio's second of the night has tied the game up at 3. 60 seconds left to go in this period. Boy, has it been exciting. 5 goals combined between the two sides. Stubbs back over to Bondarenko. And D'Orazio fires, rebound, knocked in by CJ Stubbs. His second of the night as well, and the Black Bears have the lead once again.
Anything worth doing, Brooks, is worth doing twice. And CJ Stubbs buries that puck in the back of the net, doing a really good job staying with the rebound, keeping his stick on the ice, and gets it past McClendon on that juicy rebound. The Black Bears take the lead with 50 seconds left in the second period.
19-10, time of the goal. CJ Stubbs gets his second of the night as well, off the rebound of an Austin D'Orazio shot. 4-point night for the young defenseman. And Binghamton has the lead once again. They were down by 2 in this period, and they have reclaimed a 1-goal lead. Thompson floated one towards the net, dropped, rebound, looking for Stubbs' hat trick. Bondarenko shot off the body of McClendon. 23 seconds left to go. Hat-trick's a little too careless in their own end with the puck. Bondarenko goes underneath the stick of Robinson, able to get this puck away from danger. And now Legoff goes back, trying to dance around Stone. Good defensive work by the Alberta native, and this one is cleared. Is it gonna have enough? 0.4 of a second left to go. And the horn did not sound just yet. One more face-off here for Danbury.
And it looks like they're probably going to add a little bit of time left on the clock, Brooks. The official immediately going over to the off-ice official in the penalty box. 1.2 seconds left in the second period. 0.8 of a second added onto it. I was going to say, if Welsh was also on the ice, we were almost in triple hat-trick watch.
Face-off, push back into the Binghamton end. Ruiz fakes the slap shot. He had Ramakers right in front of him. And that is the end of period number 2. Both teams with 3 goal scoring runs in that period, Alex. 6 combined goals. What a treat here on this pre-Thanksgiving showdown.
Absolutely, just like some fresh homemade pumpkin pie. A exciting and delicious second period of action for the Black Bears.
We will take a timeout, come back. We'll have the stats through 40 minutes of play, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and also the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments. Back with you right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Alex Jones. After a very exciting 2 periods of play, we have reached another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Alex, in the period, Danbury had 12 shots on goal, a team total of 27. Binghamton had 19, game total 37.
And you know what, Danbury making, even though they slightly lower this during that second period, they made the most of it, getting 3 goals in a row. Almost a hat trick for Welsh, the player we highlighted before this game for the Danbury hat tricks.
No power plays in period number 2. There was 2 penalty calls. Yates for unsportsmanlike, Noah Robinson for roughing. Those were matching penalties. It was a 4-on-4 sequence that the hat tricks did score on. That was the Johnny Ruiz goal. Technically even strength, but special teams 4-on-4. So both teams, special teams getting a goal here tonight in this one. Power plays are 0 for 3 for the hat tricks. Binghamton is 1 for 1 on the other side. So we're seeing period number 3. The Black Bears have an opportunity to extend this lead on the man advantage. Teams go on 3-0 scoring runs in the period. And after that 20-minute segment, Alex, we're right back to where we started. Binghamton's up by 1 going into the next period.
And you know, headed into that last break there where there was such an explosive output of goals, you know, 4 minutes left in that second period, Danbury has to be in such a good place mentally. They're going, hey, we're up. We've been on a run. We haven't given up any big scoring opportunities. And then, boom, goal DeRazio. All right, you know what? We still got the 1-goal lead. Boom, goal DeRazio. All right, it's tied up. Let's just go in. And then Stubbs buries it in the back of the net. You have to wonder what the environment in that locker room is right now. And then the opposite, the guys kind of thinking for the Black Bears, Coach Sherwood's probably going to give us an earful once we get back in there, and you get that late flourish. The energy is up. Everybody was flying around at the end of the period for the Black Bears, and I still think the guys in the locker room are going to get an earful from Coach Sherwood because of the 16 minutes that predecessed that goal explosion for the Black Bears. But you can't be mad when you're in the lead.
4-3, Black Bears on top of Hat Tricks. We'll take a timeout. Come back after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes! That's awesome!
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Alex Jones here with you on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report through 2 periods of play. Black Bears are in the lead once again. They are on top 4-3 over their rival, the Danbury Hat-Tricks. It's the 3rd straight game that they've taken on the Hat-Tricks. And Alex, right now, Danbury tied for the most amount of goals that they've scored in this little 3-game set. They scored 3 last Friday night, and they only scored 1 at home on Saturday. But 20 minutes left to go. We're in the exact same spot that we were after 1 period of play, the Black Bears being up a single goal. Now, the scoreboard is different, but results still the same. You have a 1-goal advantage going into the final 20 minutes.
Yeah, and the Black Bears kind of coming up with that flurry as we spoke that headed into break. It was an excellent performance from Stubbs and Durazio, and those key players kind of getting them in position to be successful. 2 point shots for Durazio, and then tipping, and then the rebound goal for Stubbs was excellent. I think, honestly, it was exactly what the Black Bears needed. We've seen them kind of do this throughout the years. They're a team that is second half of the period team. And like Coach Sherwood has said, he's been really putting it that as Coach Quenville as a point of emphasis to get after them early in the period. And it felt like during that second period, the Black Bears were sort of sleepwalking as Danbury took a quick lead.
All right, well, let's find out what's going on the out-of-town scoreboard. Find out who's winning and losing and what games are tied in the FPHL. Now, 2 games have not gotten on just quite yet. Monroe and Baton Rouge are set to start at 8:05, which is coming up sooner rather than later. And Biloxi and Columbus also have not started yet as well. Only 2 other games going on right now, and it looks like Indiana and Port Huron have no score yet in their contest up at McMarran Place in Michigan, and the PD Ice Cats have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. So, as Alex hinted to earlier in the broadcast, the battle for Cats, or the battle of the Cats, whatever you want to call it, PD leads Blue Ridge 1-0. We're going to take a quick timeout here, folks. Come back, and we will have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from period number 2, getting you set for the 3rd period. So don't go anywhere. More coming up on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Right back with you after these messages.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's Breakfast. like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable.
Welcome back in, everybody. Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from period number 2. Plenty to roll through here. We had 6 combined goals. Each team got 3. Danbury got the first 3 of the period. Binghamton got the last 3, and that is why we stand at a score of 4-3 in favor of the Black Bears.
Yeah, everybody brought the scoring. It's just like when you show up at a family Thanksgiving, everybody's bringing a plate with them, something for everybody. Almost every type of goal, honestly, all period. A lot of physical action, a lot of up-down play. The Black Bears started out slow, but as we see here in the Bear Brightest Electric moments, it was a little flurry at the end as we see some fan interaction there with some of the Danbury players. Ended up tying this game up and then putting the Black Bears into the lead. Only penalty of that period, Brooks, right here between Yates and Robinson. Interesting though, Brooks, the thing I noticed throughout this game is it feels like a little bit of the bite, a little bit of the vitriol, a little bit of the bile that was there between these two teams in previous encounters. It seems to have left a little bit of that. You know, you think back on some of those moments where, like, Diamond Hands taking a run at Connor Smith in the playoffs, going knee-to-knee on him. Some of those moments that really sparked this intense rivalry. It feels like this rivalry has just lost a little bit of its vigor.
Well, we still have 20 minutes to decide the outcome of this one. And we learned last period that, like college basketball, which is just revving up, teams can go on scoring runs. So we'll see if there's a scoring run here in the third period as we get set. The teams have made their way out of the tunnels. And we are gearing up for period number 3. Connor McAnanimal and Frankie McClendon squaring off with each other. McAnanimal has made 24 saves tonight. McClendon has made 33. So, time to see if the Black Bears can complete the comeback. They have 2 comeback wins already this year. And funny enough, Alex, this would also count as a blown lead loss because they've had both of them tonight. Leading after 2 periods this year, folks, the Black Bears are 10-0-0. See if that record stays intact. Third period is officially underway. Binghamton wastes no time. Thompson fires and a body save made by McClendon. This one will skate out through the neutral zone, and Binghamton gets set back up. It'll one hop into the chest of McClendon. Couldn't freeze the puck. Sent off the wall and stolen away by Stubbs and Bondarenko. 2 players on the ice now for the Black Bears have a pair of goals. Stubbs looking for the hat trick, paddle down by McClendon. Well, CJ stole my thunder a little bit there, was just gonna talk about him. CJ and Austin DeRazio both with a pair of goals as Thompson's first shot gets deflected just wide. Tukani will settle it and begin the process to bring it up ice. Stretched ahead to Robinson, doesn't connect with them, and it's icing against Danbury.
And I think right now, Brooks, yep, all 3 players, Stubbs just went off the ice. All 3 players were on the ice and were on hat trick watch. Everybody get those Pilgrim hats ready, the ones with the buckles, just in case.
Tonight's third period powered by Mama Bear brand, proud supporter of our Black Bears. Shop local, wear local, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit mamabearthebrand.com. Mama Bear brand, all bodies are beautiful. Leg off. Comes back in looking for Robinson on the far side. Goes too far behind 17, and now 93 for the Black Bears. Transitions back through. Low angle, almost banked it off the netminder. Yates tries to get to the rebound. Gavin with an assist earlier tonight has extended his point streak to 13 games. Every game he's played in this season, he has a point. Wrist shot from Anderson, kicked away by McClendon. Nobody holding the blue line in front of the Danbury bench. Now the Black Bears will regain control, but they cross over the line just a hair offside.
Experience authentic Mexican flavors at most Tapatíos. Whether you're planning a cozy dinner or a festive gathering, you can make a reservation or walk in and enjoy the vibrant flavors and traditional dishes. Catering is also available.
Neutral zone draw coming up, 2:43 gone in period number 3. Swain in the third line will win the draw and shoot it in. Comes around the wall, Weber's pinching, trying to keep it away from Pamelayan, but the Hawaiian able to throw it to the far side. Fennell will dump it in cross corner, bounce a little bit more true here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena than the Danbury Ice Arena. Danbury gets a lot of fortuitous bounces off the end walls and cross corner dump-ins on home ice than they do on the road. This one gets shot off the glass, back down to Cervoni. And his own in, tipped on for Nick Swain. Third line still out there for Coach Sherwood as it's broken up by Weber. Newberg on the far side, trying to pin it up against the wall against Cervoni. Newberg's got his hands free, sends it across ice forward to Laurie. Centering pass, nobody home in the blue paint for Danbury. Swain tries to go far side to Emery to get the puck out. Third line's been out there for a while. And Weber tries to dump the puck in. Binghamton starts the process of a line change. Frondudo will fire, punched away by McAnanima, and Weber's got space on the far side. It's too far ahead of CJ Stubbs, though. It's a giveaway by the Black Bears, but given right back. Bondarenko for Thompson. Wrist shot over the glove and the bar of McClendon. A couple of players get familiar with each other in front of the plexiglass, and Movali sends it around the wall. McAnanima will stop its progress as Stone carries up ice. Putting it over for Movali. He stripped to the puck. Here comes Bondarenko. Stubbs on the far side. Stubbs holding. Hat trick. There it is. CJ Stubbs on the 2-on-1 gives the Black Bears a 2-goal lead for the first time tonight.
And an excellent job by Stubbs, just using his patience, waiting it out, and puts the puck top shelf. McClendon gets down a little early in his stance, and Stubbs is able to find some room in the upper right corner. Fortunately, Brooks, I don't see any buckles on these hats. Very unfestive by the fans here at Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Is that a pair of sunglasses? I think it is.
Why not?
Saw a little girl run down from row J all the way to ice level to put a hat on the ice. Excellent legs there. Good job by Stubbs just staying with that, as we see on the Heinz Energy replay. Bondarenko, you have to feel like he knew Stubbs was looking for that third goal to finish the hat trick. As we, I think, honestly, Brooks, as he saw him come down the ice, I don't think there was another thought in Bondarenko's head other than get the puck to Stubbs. Guys really like it when they're able to complete those hat tricks. Hat tricks are a huge milestone in players' careers, and being able to put that away. Any fans looking for their hats who are listening to the broadcast, you can go down to the Selling Speedy Zone underneath on the first floor of the arena.
Bondarenko goes cross ice for Stubbs. Held it just long enough to where I believe he only had one decision. It was going to be to shoot the puck. CJ Stubbs gets the hat trick. And Binghamton now leads by 2. CJ Stubbs, a 4-point night. Now DeRazio, he's got a hat trick to look for. He tries to split the double doors, comes in and denied by McClendon.
That would have been a pretty one, Brooks.
Stretch pass, ahead to Legoff. He's got Belfay in all alone, denied by McAnanamaw. Coast to coast action. Yates tries to settle it down. He crosses over with Jansen. And we have a penalty called behind the play. So not only was that the Burger King burger goal, but since it was a hat trick goal, everybody going home with coupons from Stadium 138 for $5 off their purchase. There's a lot of hungry fans who I think are going to flood downtown Binghamton after this one, Alex.
Absolutely, Brooks, and I think the Danbury defender unhappy with the fact that that was called there. He thinks it was perhaps an Olympic pool sport involving aboard a bit of a dive.
4:22 time of the penalty, as Trey DeLory will sit down. This is the second time we are seeing the Black Bears power play tonight. It's brought to you by Myers Security. DeRazio, touch pass to Bondarenko. Stubbs looking for his 4th. Only one player in franchise history has scored 4 goals in a game. That is Connor Smith. We'll see if that has a name added to the list here tonight. Stubbs far side. Bondarenko now back over to DeRazio. Sent across for Stubbs, fires. Looking for the 4th. Just goes wide. Kind of froze Jansen down low. Jansen back over looking for Stubbs. He wasn't even looking to shoot in tight. Sent across for DeRazio now, gets it back. Over for Jansen. Looks like he's distributing the puck more than he's thinking about shooting. Minute 15 left to go in the power play. Yates to the back post for Bondarenko. Just fanned on. Now Bondarenko sends it back up top for 12. The assistant captain starts and stops. Binghamton passes it around the outside. Stubbs tries to settle it down. Took a knee, couldn't seal the puck away. DeRazio fires, he scores! That's 2 hat tricks tonight. Austin DeRazio takes a bow at center stage. 2 hat tricks for the Black Bears, and Austin DeRazio has a 5-point night.
Unfortunately for DeRazio, I think so many people used up their hats from the first one, but you see him raining down on the ice in Visions Veterans Memorial Arena, able to get those out there. An excellent job by DeRazio, too. You know, when you're a young guy, you could be hunting maybe that first ever professional hat trick. You could be sitting there trying shots from the point. He stayed patient, did his job, and then just a simple wrist shot from the point. A good job by Jansen out in front, screening that, getting in the face of McClellan, and Danbury not able to keep that net front presence clean, and that leads to the 3rd goal from DeRazio this evening. And perhaps I'm wrong, Brooks, that is his first career hat trick as a professional?
Safe to say, in Austin DeRazio's first professional season, that is his first hat trick.
And the touchdown's good, Brooks.
It is. An extra point would be better. Black Bears are 2 for 2 on the power play tonight. And 3 for 3 on the PK. Back to the action. This one pinballs around. Danbury now finds themselves down by a trio. Shankar and Belfay getting tied up with each other. See if that develops into anything further. CJ Stubbs picks up another point, and Bondarenko has 3 assists on the evening as well. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more. It's 13:51 left to go. CJ Stubbs and Austin DeRazio both with hat tricks here in the third period. Back with you after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kais.
Welcome back in, everybody. We've cleaned up all the hats, and we are ready to resume play. 13:51 left to go here in the third period, and the Black Bears have opened up the floodgates, and the dam has burst. Binghamton is now on a 5-0 scoring run. Hat tricks by CJ Stubbs and Austin DeRazio.
And up to 46 shots on net, Brooks. That was just an excellent job by the first power play unit for the Black Bears, getting good shots, getting to the outside corners, collecting the puck, not allowing Danbury to get a change, having tired legs on the ice.
Ramakers and company looking for more. Here, send it to Jansen. Steps into one. It goes wide and takes a it takes a hard hop off the end wall. 13-13 here in the third period. Anderson just hits the backside of Jansen. And that'll come all the way back behind McInerney's cage.
Midland faked everybody out there, Brooks.
Might have faked himself out, it looked like. Anderson now carries at the red line. Here, send it in cross corner. Stubbs gives a chase. And Thompson's going to get to a loose puck, but his stick impeded on the way through. Tomasi rivals it around the wall. As Rondoto will lose control. Bondarenko now carries through. Trish, a little flick pass to himself. He's got some speed. Trying to find Stubbs. Not Ramakers, it was Stubbs for his fourth, but McClendon able to make the save.
Yeah, McClendon really not sure where that puck was. A nifty move by Bondarenko. And what sold that move was the continuation on the backside, like he was going for a power chance. I think that for a half second there, that puck might have almost snuck in. Let's see on the Heinz Energy replay. Looks like puck was under his skate the entire time, just rolled along that pad and didn't get the bounce that, unfortunately, Bondarenko wanted.
Danbury will win the draw, and it'll be floated out towards the blue line. Stone gloved it down. It keeps the puck in play. Shots on goal are 46-30, favoring the Black Bears. They've really turned the offense on here in the third. Fennell's shot to make it 31, knocked away by McAnanama. Ruiz's rebound deflected into the crowd, and looks like a lucky fan is going home with a souvenir.
Yeah, if you're a fan of hat tricks, Brooks, you are ecstatic with this game. If you are a fan of the hat tricks, this third period has not been for you.
I see what you did there. Ruiz able to win the face-off as Welsh will play it up top for the defenseman. Looking for a redirect in front from Rumstoff, not provided. Black Bears able to clear. Desmarais far side. Here a fire. McClendon able to make the save, I believe, with his helmet again. Weber sidesteps, finds Swain in the low slot. They fight for the loose puck. Swain able to keep control. Third line passes it around the horn. Everybody's touched it. Weber's wrist shot kicked away by McClendon. Binghamton quickly approaching 50 shots on goal. Swain still trying to find a loose puck. Ruiz will just skate it out himself. Desmarais will take it from the Danbury captain, but the Desmarais pass a little bit too soft to gain entry back into the zone.
Yeah, Desmarais looking for a modicum of revenge for that dirty hit by Frolov at center ice last week by getting on the score sheet, Brooks.
Robinson takes it away from Weber, and now here just glided in on the backhand. McAnanama directs traffic as it sets up for Cervoni. His only play is to play it up the wall, but Tukany is there. Looking for a redirect. Cervoni knocks it back out towards Jansen and company. A nice little spin move by Jansen in his own end to keep the play in control of the Black Bears. Ramaker's trying to go across for Yates. And Robinson skates it out for Legoff. Belfay and Tukany both came to the same spot. Knocked out of midair by Yates. Great defensive play by 12. Flies by Robinson. Drops it over for Jansen. Hits Ramaker's little drop pass. Anderson off the glove of McClendon on the wrist shot.
Hit about 3 different players on the way through, too, after hitting the glove.
Legoff goes cross ice for Tukany. It's about go time here for Danbury. 3 goals is the difference. 10 minutes left up on the big board. Rumstoff trying to pin it up against the wall. Matched up against Lathan. Tried to work its way back up top, but Anderson able to elevate it, knocked down legally by Pameleon. And Ramekers will just go back to Lathan, and Anderson's pinched up ahead of the play. Knocked away by the hat tricks at their own blue line. Rumstoff knocked
high
away.
stick behind the play, Brooks.
Pameleon over to Tukany. Here fire. McAnanama makes the save. He's fighting for a loose puck. It's on the goal line, and McAnanama has it. 9:28 left to go. The Black Bears are up by 3. We're back with you right after this.
It's the rematch that everybody has been waiting for. The Twin City Thunderbirds return to Binghamton for the first time this season on Saturday, November 29th at 7 p.m. It's a matchup you won't want to miss. Get your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Make plans to join the Black Bears once again at Tully's on Tuesday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. at their Vestal Parkway location. Join me, Brooks Hill, along with head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as we recap the Thanksgiving week and get you ready for the holiday season. Come on out to Tully's and have a good time with the Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Alex, looks like you were right and calling the collision of the game.
I mean, a hat trick and the collision of the game, Durazio's got to be riding high so far.
9:28 left to go. Shots on goal are 49-33. Right off the draw, McAnanama has to make a save. Rumstoff trying to play it ahead for Welsh. Welsh also with 2 goals. And delayed offside here against Danbury. They do touch up, or they touch the puck rather. and the linesman will intervene. So neutral zone draw coming up as a few seconds run off the clock from that last TV timeout.
Yeah, Brooks in just a little bit of a log jam there. I don't think either of the hat trick players saw the official with their hand up sitting at the blue line.
Sent in around the wall by Fennell. Now DeRazio and Stubbs both can search for their fourth goal and etch their name in franchise history. Stubbs cycles around. Remember, last year CJ Stubbs was involved in a game. Actually, excuse me, I overspoke. I'm thinking of a different player. Point is moot. All right, Bondarenko now spinning around, finds Thompson. And that pass will be intercepted by Rumstoff. Here gained the red line. And then collides with Stone on the dump-in attempt. No icing as he was already in front of the red line. And Bondarenko now carries back over. Right in the knee, look out, Bondarenko over to Stubbs. Trying to find Thompson, crashing the play at the last second. Stone gets off for Weber to be able to touch the puck. And Binghamton's back on side. Go ahead, Alex.
Stone did not seem happy with that. I think he went with a little bit of a low bridge there as Stone went to step in the body and finish his check.
Stubbs keeps the play alive. And back over. On the far side, he gets in a board battle. Looks like Tomasi and Cervoni got introduced to each other during that last little segment. Cervoni backtracks through the middle and looks for Emery on the far side. Too far in front of Emerson, but Shankar able to come away with the puck.
I think Tomasi was just checking out what model stick number that Cervoni used.
Leg off, able to get it deep. McAnanama wanted to play the puck, but it hopped over his stick, and it is icing as a result for the Black Bears, coming back in their own end for a D-zone draw.
And unfortunately for Weber, I think he wanted to do one of the more classic zone exits we see from the Black Bears. They throw it about 2 panels down off the side. It gets a nice skip that lands right on the Avery auto logo every single time. Instead, that thing just ran on him, went around the boards.
Belfay and Demaray line up. Demaray able to win that one cleanly back, and Weber able to shoot it off the wall. It does get out past the blue line. Shankar tries to get it deep so Weber can get off on a line change. He does, along with Cervoni, as Lathan and Anderson come onto the ice. Legoff sends it down low. Belfay centering up for Robinson. Not able to get there. Fennell steps into one. Stays in play off the top of the glass. Did not hit the safety net. 7 minutes left to go here in the third period on a Thanksgiving Eve showdown. Robinson, low angle, denied by McAnanama. Belfay sends the rebound wide. Belfay over to Legros, easily detected by C-Mac, and her hang on.
And a little extracurriculars here as Shankar takes a punch to the face, a nice little gloving from the Danbury hat-trick player. As you can see, it's starting to a little bit fall apart here, Brooks, for the hat-tricks. And they're starting to try to take that physical edge, take that little bit, maybe build up something for the next game they play on Friday.
Ramaker is able to win the draw against Ruiz. DeRazio carries around his own net to get a little bit of protection. And Jansen and company try to break into the zone. Nice pass from DeRazio to Yates. Delory, though, able to come away with the temporary steal. Ramaker's trying to return the favor back over to Gavin, but this one will get past everybody. McAnanama comes way out of his net to play it, sets it up on a tee, and then almost had it picked away, but recovered just in time.
Yeah, a risky play there from McAnanama. He likes to get out there and play the puck. I don't think he knew how much speed Danbury was entering the zone with there. As we see on the Heinz Energy replay, the puck also gets on its edge and dies a little bit. I think C-Mac thought they were going to come. I think that he thought the puck was coming in with more speed to step out and get that back down into the offensive zone.
D-zone draw win for the Black Bears. Weber and Cervoni play a game of catch behind their own net. But Yates' attempt to find Jansen comes up a little bit too far ahead of Mack. Black Bears getting on the forecheck. Jansen had his stick ripped away. Picks it right back up though, and appears to be good to go. Looks like Newberg's in the business of trying to stir the pot behind the play, but Ramaker's not going to really give him the time of day, as this one will get floated out back towards the bench area. Ruiz slapped it right back in. Cervoni sets it up, and precious seconds tick off the clock for Danbury. Works out for Binghamton. They have a 3-goal lead. Yates out wide, gets around the first man, but not the second, as it goes around for Kiandra. Kiandra and Movali pick it out of the corner, as Fennel will start the process to skate up ice with it. Kiandra, nice little stick handle. Runs out of real estate, so he has to travel behind the cage. Trying to go around Cervoni. Got to be careful going over the top like that. You don't want to draw a holding call. Bondarenko comes away with the steal the other way, trying to go cross ice. Knocked away. Kiandra trying to find leg off. Odd man rush was there for the hat tricks, but they weren't able to find the final pass.
Bondarenko doing a really good job, too, of just getting his body in the passing lane and making that puck just out of the reach of the Danbury hat-trick player as he was dispossessed.
Thompson has a backhander ahead for Stubbs. He took a hit to make the play. Stubbs, though, back into work on the offensive cycle, and unfortunately for them, that's where the scoring threat ends. Robinson pinned up against the wall by Shankar. Leg off, far side for Legros. In tight, Robinson couldn't direct it on target, and Binghamton able to knock that one away. Lathan caught with a high stick. Referee's arm stays down, and Binghamton will get a line change. No line change. This is icing against Binghamton. 4:04 left to go. We're back with you right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. 4:04 left to go here. Third period. Binghamton leads by 3, 6-3. And they are trying to start off this Thanksgiving week off strong, Alex. Trying to pick up their first of what they hope is 3 wins coming over the next 4 days.
Yeah, and Brooks, a excellent opportunity to pick up some extra time or some extra points here. Puck ended up rolling on an edge and getting down there. I believe Latham went off with a little bit of blood. That's the only time you're allowed to exchange is if somebody has an injury and they're able to get out there as Cervoni goes on the ice.
Ruiz fires just on top of the circle dot. McAnanima punches it away. And here steer another one into the netting for another quick stoppage. So Alex, Friday, Black Friday, Black Bears will be on the road against the Watertown Wolves. They've handled business against the Wolves this season, but the Watertown Municipal Arena, always a tough place to play.
Absolutely.
Then the next home game, Saturday against the Twin City Thunderbirds, first time since the new naming of the franchise. Finals rematch. Last time the Thunderbirds were here in Binghamton, Black Bears were lifting a trophy at the end of the night. It won't happen this time, but everybody gets excited when the Thunderbirds come to town. Should be a great game on Saturday as well. Emery fires, and it's steered into McClendon's net. And then Legro just grabs hold of Shankar. A lot of face washing going on.
Yeah, hat trick of hat tricks there, getting after it. Shankar just laying down like, what? What's going on, guys? What are we upset about? I didn't do anything. I'm just hanging out.
So Shankar will make his way back up.
And we got a penalty, Brooks. Roughing, it looks like, on Danbury. And Black Bears are going to be headed to the power play.
Okay.
That's what the official at least signaled.
Time of the penalty, 16-28.
That'd be Legro.
So Legro sits down. Myers security power play once again. Binghamton's up by 3.
Also have an opportunity for history here, Brooks. Stubbs and Durazio both looking at a possible 4-goal, even going to be the second player in Binghamton Black Bears hockey history as the hat trick of hat tricks get, as we see on the Heinz Energy replay, get after Shankar in the corner. A little bit of the extra rough stuff. And as we saw earlier in the game, Brooks, Swain not one to back down when they step up. Romikers, Swain, Jesse Anderson, Thompson, and Stone out there for the power play.
So second unit is going to start this power play. Unfortunately for them, the first power play unit scored so fast in their only other 2 opportunities that they haven't got out there yet.
Absolutely, Brooks. And, you know, that first group, as somebody just busted a twig on the ice, that first group played so well in that first one, was getting such good opportunities. There's no need to really get them off the ice.
Stone carries into the offensive zone but lost his edge. Lathan, though, on the forecheck, able to keep it away for a split second. Fennell able to make the clear.
Technically 3 defenders out there, Brooks, on the power play.
I was just about to highlight that. So very rare, 3 defenders. Anderson, Stone, and Lathan on the man advantage. And if you would have gone by the opening night roster, 4 defenders, because Ramikos was playing defense.
Yes.
So Thompson will go off. Swain will come back to take his spot. Ramikers is out wide. Circles around the net. Gets the pass off to Lathan. Skates in, looking for his first. Blocker save made by McClendon. Halfway through this Myers security power play, Binghamton's 2 for 2. Trying to convert the extra point. Lathan settles it. Another wrist shot caught by McClendon. And there's the whistle.
You have to think, Brooks, if Lathan was able to get that one off as a one-timer, that's in the back of the net. Fortunately, the puck just doesn't settle right for him. Has to take that extra second, and then McClendon's able to get across the crease for the save. Everybody here in Visions Veterans Memorial Arena, Brooks, having a good time headed into Thanksgiving, except for maybe the team from Connecticut.
Chip play off the wall. Belfay trying to catch up to it, but Weber was very quick to lead the zone, and that's the right thing to do. Up by 3. No need to try to pinch there and let the other team have a shorthanded breakaway. Weber lost his edge as his ice was inadvertently cut in half at the blue line. 2 minutes left to go here as Cervoni sets it up.
It's almost the 3rd power play unit here, Brooks.
Yeah, getting some guys out there who don't get to see a lot of power play time normally. Shankar trying to drop it to Demaray. Pinballs around. Cervoni, excellent wrap at it to keep the play alive. Newberg tries to clear, held in by Shankar. He fires and it goes just wide. Man comes out of the box and Legros, so Binghamton will be 2 for 3 on the man advantage tonight. Robinson sends it around the wall for Delory, and he will deposit it all the way down for what could be the final icing of the night.
And a long penalty kill there for the hat tricks. A lot of tired bodies out there, not able to get a change. Delory not happy about something, getting after the official on it. Be interesting to see if this continues. Ramikers, Swain, and Demaray out there for your forwards. Weaver and Cervoni out there for the defense. Third line with the extra forward and the third defensive pairings on the ice for the last 1:15, it seems, Brooks.
Danbury wins the draw, and they will send that one out to their own red line. Looked like a little bit of friendly fire. Might have caught one of their players up high. Offside of the Black Bears with 64 seconds left to go. So, Alex, Binghamton will pick up their 13th win of the season, and they will pick up 3 points in the standings. Starting off the week strong, they still got 2 more to go, and their first conditioning test of the season.
Absolutely, Brooks, and into a heavy feeding day tomorrow. Blackbirds are going to try to get their bodies right with some turkey, mashed potatoes, a little stuffing on the side.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Binghamton looking for maybe one more. It's been a heavy helping of the third line here in the last 5 minutes or so. 50 seconds left to go. We'll see if they're able to finish this one out. Swain will give chase. It's been a cornucopia of goals tonight for the Black Bears, particularly across the second and third period. Binghamton has scored 5 straight. Fennell shot gets wristed wide, as Rotundo will send it back around the wall. Forward number 2, a wrist shot, body save made by McAnanama. Swain's ahead of the play, but he's all by himself. Dodged the brute of the hit, but it was still loud, but it looks like everybody's okay.
I'll be honest, Brooks, it looks like the official took the brunt of that one.
You know what, that's very fair. That's Steve Cook who had to take that one, unfortunately. Black Bears will win this one by a final score of 6-3. Everybody's headed to downtown Binghamton happy tonight. Coupons to Alexander's Cafe, Burger King, Stadium 138, Denoli's out in Appalachian. No hungry fans tonight inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Final count, Black Bears 6, hat tricks 3. Binghamton with 2 hat tricks of their own. Take a timeout, come back. La Quinta Inn and Suites postgame show coming up right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
3 stars in the game. Your third star in the game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Rocco J. Testani, Budweiser, 3 stars of the game being announced as they make their way into the locker room and out of the tunnel. Third star of the night was Drew Welch, but second star with a hat trick and 2 assists. Crazy that would be the second star, Austin DeRazio. But the first star tonight, a hat trick, including the game-winning goal with a 2-assist night as well, C.J. Stubbs. 2 players for the Black Bears, Alex, with 5-point nights.
Yeah, and an excellent, excellent night. And I'm sure if you check the score sheet on a few others, there's some 4-point night tallies there. A excellent showing into a tough stretch of games. 3 opponents in 4 days. It is going to be a bit of a slog this weekend for the Black Bears, but successful. Night number 1 was successful. You get out here without any big injuries, without any big possible consequences from the league. You win this game in regulation, get those 3 points, and that is the best way to kick off a 3-game slate.
So once again, your Rocco J. Testani, Budweiser, 3 stars of the game. Drew Welch from the hat tricks with a pair of goals was the 3rd star. Austin DeRazio from the Black Bears with a 5-point night, a hat trick and 2 assists. Second star, first star, C.J. Stubbs, same thing, a full house, 3 goals, 2 assists. game-winning goal for C.J. Stubbs. Going to be a lot of updating in the media guide for Cole coming up later on.
Cole on, a one-game or a few-game suspension for missing some meetings this week, Brooks. Fortunately, we had to make him healthy scratch, bring me into the lineup. I'm sort of the, it's not the E-bug, but what's the emergency backup, the E-buck.
Okay. All right, we can go with that story. I think he's just home on Thanksgiving break.
Tomato, tomato. We said the same thing.
Okay. All right, so that is just going to about do it for us. Final count, shots on goal, 52 for the Black Bears, 38 for the Hat Tricks. Binghamton 2 for 3 on the power play. Danbury is 0 for 3 on the night. 5 straight goals to end it for the Black Bears. And what was a 6-3 Thanksgiving Eve showdown here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. For my partner tonight, Alex Jones, Josh Williams, and his excellent video team, EJ Worth on socials, Bobby Gross, Kelsey Lane in the front office, and Trevor Pretenziano directing a great show off the ice tonight as well. My name is Brooks Hill, signing off for everybody with the Binghamton Black Bears. I hope you have a great evening. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We will talk to you Friday night while the Black Bears take on the Watertown Wolves. We'll see you back in the arena Saturday when the Thunderbirds come into town for the first time since May. Have a good night, everybody.